Hey guys, today I'll talk about the influence of fashion through the 20th century. The fashion empire is one of the most powerful in the world. It is evident in our culture and it is rooted in our society, influencing us consciously and unconsciously. We are facing a globalized world in which fashion is a trend in our society. Also, it is considered a huge business with an empire of great power that defines our attitude and personality. The term fashion is very difficult to define because over the years it has been molded and reinvented. With the arrival of the 20th century, the concept of fashion as we know today was created. It is at this time when the figure of fashion designer as a creator and artist emerges. The first designer was Charles Frederick Worth, who was also the first to claim a status of celebrity by insigning his creations as if they were works of art. From 1900 to 1920, the dresses and skirts were adjusted to the hips and allowed to highlight the silhouette finesse with the help of the corsets. In addition, large and ostentatious earrings were used. The main objective of the looks was the provocation. They used a lot of makeup and the shoes were designed to dance. Their step towards modernity was to wear short hair, fashion imposed by Coco Chanel. From 1940 to 1960, the use of jewelry became popular. The main objective of fashion at that time was the artificial taste. The very narrow waist was popular, but also designers gave a lot of volume on the shoulders and bust, keeping the length of the skirts below the knees. In 1958, the term beatnik emerged. It was invented by the American journalist Herb Caen in order to refer to the Beat generation and its followers. The main characteristics of their ideology and clothing were the indiscriminate use of black color, the use of second-hand garments, and together with a careless appearance that was related to an attitude of laziness, sexual debauchery, violence, and vandalism. The mod was a musical and cultural movement based on fashion and music that developed in London at the end of the 1950s. The followers of this movement were interested in a philosophy of clean life under difficult circumstances. They wanted to have the best music along with the best clothes. The hippies were a subculture that acquired the values of the Beat generation. They created their own communities. They listened to rock, embraced the sexual revolution, and participated in radical activism. They used to consume drugs to expand the consciousness. At the end of the 60s in the US, hippies constitute a lot of youth fashion in which they acquired a community way of life based on the love and peace. From 1960 to 1980, diversity dominated in fashion. The hippie trend, the modes, and the beatniks became popular, as well as the community of the disco fashion. In this time, the society had a transition from the artificial world to one in which people express their personality through their clothes. From 1980 to 2000, many different trends were mixed. However, the looks were fun, comfortable, and voluminous. People were free to follow any kind of trend without being forced to stay in one style only. One of the most representative garments within this empire was the corset, which is a sensual garment that highlights the female figure. At first, it was designed for aesthetic purposes, so it did not represent comfort. Over the years, it has been updated and nowadays, it is more suited to our tastes and needs.